Hello? Hello, are we live? I think we're live. Hello, everybody. So, just to explain the title a bit. Also, happy Black Friday to everybody. I think it's also Indigenous Awareness Day, I believe, today as well. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a... Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. There we go. Happy Black Friday. Happy... I think it's American Indigenous Awareness Day. I'm not sure as well. But hope you all bought some fabulous things this Black Friday. To explain the title, that's what I was going to say. Aside from me being crazy and my mom in this game, I made some changes to my OBS. I've changed my encoding selection from H.264 to HEVEC. And honestly, I'm looking at my own stream right now on my phone. I know, so much of a loser. But I think it's doing well. Apparently it's much better. HEVC, HVIC, whatever it is, however you say it, as an encoder. So I don't know. Hopefully you don't see any difference. And hopefully it's better on my CPU and GPU. Much more important for my CPU. My GPU can chug along, hopefully. But yeah, what did I buy this Black Friday? Well, I am moving apartments, or rather house to an apartment. Finally gonna move out of my mom's place. Unfortunately, gonna start paying rent, but I did buy a few furnitures and stuff like that. I'm still debating of buying like kitchenware and shit like that, but I am going to... I did buy something for myself. I bought a lot of things for myself, but more importantly, for the stream, I bought a new power supply because I'm only running 500 watts, which is fine. A 500 watt PSU is fine, but I just bought like a 850 watt, which is overkill for my setup, but better safe than sorry. Especially since I will have to be independently living on my own in the upcoming future. By independent, I mean no longer not rent-free. I will actually have to pay rent. Anyways, enough about that real life stuff. I hope you guys bought some fabulous things this Black Friday and the upcoming Cyber Weekend, which is tomorrow up to Monday. Fucking fabulous. Anyways, let's continue today. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming. I think we're gonna be... Depends on how I feel. Because again, I do work Saturday, so I can't go all out. And let me just check the stream again. Fabulous. Okay, no problem. I'm so scared because I changed the encoder, but it should be fine. Honestly, we should be okay. Anyways, let's move on and let's get to it. What were we doing? Oh, right. The art shit. Whew. Oh! There's a bit of lag at the start. This should be fine. We should be okay. Let me change my wardrobe to a more deluxe. I keep forgetting that it's not... Things seem to be okay. I think we're alright. I think we're okay. Ooh, what the hell? That's a small man. That's not a child. What the fuck? Alright, we're gonna pin that. Where's that? Old City. Jesus Christ. Where is it? Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue. I'm in Hermes Avenue right now. Probably here. Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting. Okay, there we go. Alright. Should we just fast travel? Let's see. We're fast traveling. Fuck that. Fuck that dog. Sherlock can't do this. there's a furniture dealer here, right? The game looks normal, which is good. Let me see here. I think we're fine. Hello? Who the hell's selling furniture?
Are you able to help me?
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you, sir.
Someone's selling shit here.
Oriental rugs at Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
It is indeed.
May your purchase bring you joy.
It will, madame.
Nice affordable clothes. Let's pick something that suits you.
Let's start buying clothes. Fuck it, dude. I don't even care. I kind of like that. This is too much. That's a bit extra. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. I already have that, I think. Oh. I think this is the Benedict Cumberbatch reference, right? It has to be. Let's buy that. I want that. What's on your head? I just want glasses. Deluxe glamour. Yes. That light makeup was too much, but let's buy it. Let's buy it. Let's buy all of that. Seaman all over. Okay, that I really like this one. I'm just wasting money at this point.
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
I don't. I'm a monster. Wait, rich people don't like these clothes? Why not? What? Ain't no way. They're just haters. Why? This is the BBC Sherlock. I guess we'll do this, right? The finest of fineries. Damn, look at that. Should we add the No, I don't want that. That's too much. Alright, let's go to the thing.
Don't pass by. Welcome. Welcome.
I'm afraid I have nothing to offer, except my company.
No worries, madame. Okay, I think the game is running well enough. I think we're doing okay right now. Alright. Oh! Am I here? Is it here? Excuse me? Ah! I just bought new clothes.
Mr. Holmes, you came.
What the fuck?
Oh, how kind. Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
I'm an incredibly
It
busy
needn't
man.
be one or the other. Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of curiosity.
Ah, terrific. I had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game
My
begins.
jaw still hurts.
So, this little game of yours, what's it about?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows found brutally vandalized. I have no clue how it was possible.
What about this intrusion? What happened?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing of note, I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door to the basement is the only entrance?
Correct. Tell me you're not intrigued.
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no. It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists, investors,
like
and
this
collectors are
outfit.
admitted. Not
Why are we
everyone
so
deserves
close?
to have their eyes opened.
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
You know what I do wish? I wish we could. God damn, that's heavy. The Yellow Christ. Interesting. Who is this man? It's like an Ottoman general or something? Ah! That looks familiar. What are you doing?
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
John, not now. I can't do this, okay? Pretend that Sherlock is not a pervert. We're not gonna zoom that in because you don't need an active imagination to know what that is. Thank God for the developers for covering that part up because my stream would be nuked. You sure you don't like art, Sherry? Do we not like art? I don't know why you have to have lunch naked. This looks like an actor, but I can't put my finger into it. Oh! God damn it, these artists, man.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
What are you doing? Put that down. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me right now.
A simplistic attempt at provocation.
Really? And it's fresh? Okay.
Old, and hasn't been used for a long time.
Two people.
The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame.
Oh, never mind. I was like, two people. And there's only one set of footsteps. I'm like, two people.
Closed with a metal bolt.
Scratches. Oh. That's interesting. What?
Footprints. Size 9.5.
Two people. And then they open it for them. 9.5, that's my foot size.
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece.
Are you kidding me right now?
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave
Could you
my
please?
loneliness unbroken, John. A handprint of the thing from another world. Plus it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane. Sodden and mold-ridden. One presumes deliberately.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
Is this like... Do they have a decaying fucking shark in the middle of the gal? Like, that's unhygienic, dude. Please. No, this is, Kronos, right?
Saturn
Oh, Saturn.
devouring his son. Oh, grim composition.
Unflinching in its ferocity, yet somehow beautiful.
Wow. Big words.
The parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's recreational interests.
Probably both. Now here we go.
Ugh, sheer vandalism. Only an ignorant person could do such a thing.
Ah, cigarette.
Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache. A Malpalbutt.
Anything else we've missed? Let's review the case. There's still more that I have yet to discover.
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece.
I'm missing something else.
Saturn devouring his son.
Nothing.
Grim composition.
Nothing. Something else. Something else is missing. Because it's telling me to still explore it. Let's not get myself hit by any strikes. Damn art gallery.
I wish I could show you the gallery under different circumstances, but life is beautiful in its unpredictability, isn't it?
Right. Whatever you say, monsieur. Fuck it. If I'm missing something, I'm missing something. Maybe it's the room names? Because it says still look. Something else that I'm not catching. Something else. I don't know what it is. But I feel it. You know what I mean? I feel that I'm missing something. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out at least. Okay. Yep, we got
The
first
intruder
try.
entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor. Vogel heard the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking.
Yep.
The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room. But the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
Ah. Let's go talk to him about it. Would you know anyone who's like a limp, who has a limp rather, and smokes at the same time?
The pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
It's about decay, death, decadence. Well, depends on how you want to look at it. I thought it was decay, right? The slow consumption of something, but it can also be decadence. It's also a part of cycle of death, I assume. You could also interpret it that way. Fuck, I hate this art shit because it could be anything. Let me think about it. Oh, fuck it.
Dozens of priceless works amassed simply for the sake of it and presented without care. It's not about the art, it's about excess, yes?
I don't know.
Well, that's absurd. Of course you know. It's your gallery.
It's up to
There is no
interpretation.
one answer, no singular truth, but many, filtered through the subjective mind. That forgetting, embellishing, lying machine. Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it makes life more interesting?
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others to behave freely and rationally.
Men never act freely and rationally anyway. It matters not what is or isn't in the end. The only important thing is how you feel. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you?
Feelings are simply one's animal ancestry trying to wrest back control of the brain. I try to avoid the distraction.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this? None of it moves you?
To be frank, I struggle to maintain even a
Hater.
whit of interest. in
Hater
art.
energy.
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate, mankind's greatest achievement.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want it to.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Aha.
Mr. Vogel, my investigation has revealed that the intrusion was not merely vandalism but theft. The limping visitor left your place with a canvas.
That's very impressive.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come
Or
to mind?
frequent visitors.
My, your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works.
What?
Alas, I'm afraid I cannot suggest a culprit.
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had been removed. Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named Boniface Mercurio. They're controversial, but not of a notably high value.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise you heard yesterday. When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin.
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. I recently received an anonymous offer for one of Mercurio's works. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty. But he declined it.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worse after a meal and a hot bath.
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed of stubborn.
So where can I find Boniface Mercurio?
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific. He's a prominent figure, so finding him shouldn't be a problem.
What was depicted in the piece?
A bound woman, wrapped in robes, being penetrated by a red devil that stared at us, the viewer. The beast had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic scene.
Okay, well,
Okay.
given the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out. What could possibly be its value?
I mean, it's
The
pretty.
evaluation of art is very subjective, Mr. Holmes. After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin. Even a masterfully solved crime.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Regardless, the painting was one of a series called The Sabbath Night in Cordona. The works depict sex, violence, and other controversial acts that life, for better or worse, contains.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure that you do, but that can wait for another time.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. Your gallery certainly has unexpected depths.
I'm delighted to have been able to please a friend. In return, I expect you to come back with good news. Or at least with a good story. I think I'll leave the exhibition in its current state for a while. I'll call it The Art of Vandalism.
I see. Well. Oh yeah, the goat. Old City, right? Nice. Who doesn't like this outfit? The police. The police hate that outfit. Damn. I didn't know. Why do they hate it so? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I need to go to the damn whatchamacallit. I need to go to the city legacy theater. Where is it? Where is it? City Hall, was it? The damn fuck. Where is it? City Hall. No, that's Il Palazzo. Ah, here we go. I can't believe the police hate that other outfit.
A contest for the guests of Cordona. Find
May I
hidden
ask for your
treasure.
assistance?
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Wow. What a bitch. What a bitch. What a bitch, that guy.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an
An
official...
ass whooping.
I suppose in a way we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
What? Why is he so mean? She's very nice. Honestly, she's very nice. I like her. Out of everyone else, she's very nice. She's very nice to me. You know? I like Miss Oni. She's very nice. What the hell? What the hell, Sherlock? What the fuck? Why so mean, bro? She's very nice. Okay. Maybe not that one. There really is nothing that beats like the OG clothes. Like the OG clothes is really the way to go. We'll go to the other one. Other archives.
Mr. Holmes, I have something for you.
Madame?
Mr. Holmes, I see what you're up to. Mysterious stranger pursues betrothed woman. But please, let us keep things professional. I have in my possession an envelope containing details of a special assignment for you. Tell me, are you interested?
I believe I am, but to be very clear, Miss Sertle, my interest extends to the message and not the messenger.
So he claims he's not a gal sneaker, seducing women everywhere he goes. Perhaps the truth is even more scandalous?
Please spare me the speculation and return to the matter at hand.
A gang of smugglers, the Eels, have Cordona in their clammy grip. The British Empire can abide it no longer. Mycroft insists they be disbanded. But this organization only falls with the capture of their odious leader, Friedrich Panzer.
That's a
And
good
note
name.
well, I did say capture, not kill. Inside your envelope is a map marked with the Eels' warehouses. But alas, we do not know in which Friedrich Panzer resides.
So even Mycroft has his limits.
Indeed. You must be sure to identify the correct warehouse before entering. Because once one is compromised, the other's occupants will scatter. Here are all the files, and feel free to use the archive too. Again, do not enter the wrong location, nor see any harm done to Friedrich Panzer.
Miss Ertl, if you're quite done with the redundant instructions, I shall get to work.
Well, that's perfect. Tortured hero lashes out after rejected romance. Tomorrow's edition will be a sensation.
We're not gonna do those cases, like all the cases, by the way. Just to let you know. We're not gonna do all of them. We're gonna do some. Aha! Brawl at Artist's Sellout. He looks like a specific kind of artist. Shh. I see. Perfect. Perfect. Can never trust those artists, bro. Steal your damn life. Olive Street and Scarlet Street. Olive Street, Scarlet Street, Echo, Scarlet Street. This is a shitty street. What the fuck? What the fuck are these streets, bro? Let's assume it's in Ryza. And let's fast travel there. I can't. Let's change the tires. You never know with these types. Nope, the opposite way. You never know with these types. Oh, excuse me, little boy. Oh, sorry, little boy. Shit, where the fuck does this guy live? Ah, here it is.
Excuse me, young man. Where do you think you're going?
Greetings, ma'am. I'm looking for the...
I don't care who you're looking for. You shall not pass. No visitors allowed.
I wish to buy a painting from Mr. Boniface Mercurio. Is he at home?
Dearie, tell me, because old age has made me blind. Did someone write Information Bureau on my forehead? Because I'm not here to answer your questions. Entry is for residents only. If you aren't a resident, please leave, or I shall report you to the police.
Ma'am, I am police. This old fucking crone. Alright. This damn crone. Damn. Thank God she has blinded out windows. You really want me to go all out, ma'am? Deluxe glamour. I'll fucking go all out. Like all the way.
No visitors allowed.
Oh, I probably have to look like him. Son of a bitch. I hate this old bitch. I have to buy some shit. I hate this bitch. Dude, what are you doing?
Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome. Let's pick something that suits you.
Fuck does that guy look like?
A good choice. A good choice
Come,
indeed.
come. Decorate your house in Oriental style.
Fuck. Some shit. Ain't this a bitch? What the fuck? All I had to do was basically cosplay as this guy. Ain't that a bitch? This is the type of guy that steals your woman. What is this wardrobe even pleasing to? No. I don't know why the miners like it. Where's the house? Oh, I just missed it, I think. It's an old bitch. That old crone. Fuck, I went to the wrong spot. Fuck! Fuck! I went to the wrong spot. Where is it? Ah, there it is. There it is. Went to the wrong spot. I Ain't this a bitch?
Boniface, sweetie. Is that you? Ah. Old age does terrible things to one's sight. I didn't recognize you at first.
How are you, Mum? I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost my key. Do you have a spare?
For heaven's sake. How many times will you lose that key of yours? Of course I have a spare. You artists all live in your own little world.
Please, accept my thanks.
I would rather accept your rent. You promised to pay me several weeks ago and I'm still waiting.
I will pay you, I promise, very soon.
You'd better do, my dear. Or else I'll just change the lock. And I won't fall for those cow eyes.
Cow eyes?
Do you know what makes a lady happy? Paid rent.
This guy. Relying on the kindness of this old woman. And they say I'm an asshole. Jesus Christ, as if. And this is not good. Well, let's not, let's step out the door, shall we? Well, let's start with
The
this.
chest has been searched. Red skin, tails on the back. Reminds me of Werder's description of the stolen painting.
That's very well detailed. Let's see here.
I wonder where he got that fancy camera.
Why would he keep that?
Despite the overall tendency towards mess, you cannot sit with the drawer pulled out like this. Someone left it after searching.
And someone ain't that weird.
It appears the wine was truly awful.
Heavy drinker.
Aunt May whiskey, brandy bucks. Quite a collection he had here.
Instead of paying your fucking rent. Oh my god.
The blood has dried.
He's been dead for a
I've
while.
heard of this style of painting. It is called expressionism.
I don't think you can express much when you're...
Judging by post-mortem rigidity, the body lay here for 1 or 2 days.
So he fought. And he got slit.
The wound is precise. It was inflicted by a razor or a knife.
He died from blood loss, it looks
Soaked
like.
in blood. It seems as if the puddle of blood was here before the rags.
Ah.
Could be the murder weapon. A normal kitchen knife.
Don't look at me like that, Sherry. I will not touch that dirty floor.
He was like, I will not. Homeboy did not want anything.
The photograph was not pulled out in time. Such a waste of material. The photograph was not pulled out in time. Such a waste of material.
That's a very specific photo.
Look at this, John. Isn't it our stolen demon? Red skin, tails on the back, reminds me of Verda's description of the stolen painting.
So, that's a very weird painting. Like, it feels like it's not paint. You know, when I saw that, I'm not gonna keep looking at it because Daddy YouTube's gonna spoink me if I do. Why the fuck does he have a bone? Let's see what we can do. All right, John, help me out here. No, he was dragged there. Something's not making sense. Smacked him in the head. Got a knife. Sliced him.
Mercurio was developing photographs when
Damn,
the intruder
first
snuck
try.
in. Mercurio heard him coming. While the thief was searching the chest, the painter ran towards him with a bottle in his hand. He smashed it across the thief's head. The intruder had no choice but to defend himself, and the weapon of opportunity happened to be a kitchen knife. Mercurio stepped aside to grab the painting, but the wine-blinded thief attacked Mercurio's throat. When the thief came to his senses, he saw Mercurio bleeding on the floor. He grabbed the rags and tried to bandage him, but it was too late. Why did Mercurio attempt to snatch the painting in the middle of a fight? To strike the intruder? Not with his painting, it was too important to him.
Let's see here. Yeah, by accident, I guess. What else am I missing? I'm missing something else, I feel.
It's time for some chemical magic, John.
Science, bitch. This I can do. Four, 3, 4. All right. 4, 3, 4, 4. Next we do is start with 4. We'll figure it out, and then we'll get 4 and 3. 1 and 2, 3. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. 3 and 1. And 6 minus 2. I just need a minus 2. Fuck. Is there just a 2 here? Oh shit! Never mind. I pressed the wrong button. I thought that we could reset. Reset was what? Fuck it. Doesn't matter to science. Huh. What does that mean? What is the gear icon?
That doesn't look like the painting we need, Sherry.
As expected, but that doesn't mean it won't tell us anything. Let's put it on the easel where it belongs. I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John? If the intruder didn't take it, the skull should be somewhere here.
Ah.
Monster was actually a man. Poor girl. John, you ought to be thrilled. We are now hunting the devil himself.
What were you saying, Sherry? I was too busy sketching the scene, you know, crimes and such like.
Yeah, this is a assault.
Did you find something?
A photograph. It depicts a man in a red suit with tails sprouting from his back and multiple people
eyes
in
wide
masks
shut
watching the scene. It all adds up. But the act of love, it wasn't given willingly, John. It was a violation. And the girl, she was with child.
Give that to me now. Did you recognize someone?
No. Although the victim is not from Cordona, she is African. Look at the ritual scars on her face.
Get that image out of your brain. You have to continue the investigation.
I must speak to the landlady. Perhaps she saw or heard something.
Sherry, you cannot tell her the truth about Mercurio. It will hurt her.
John, that's illogical. Sooner or later, she will come here and discover a corpse, and I still need to talk to her.
Just avoid mentioning corpse, all right? Stick to the character, tell her to call the police.
I'll take that into account.
And wait here. I've redrawn the people in the photograph. Now you can proceed with your investigation without those horrific details.
Yeah, John is like the not good. Man, this shit got dark real fast. Oh, absolutely it was.
What's wrong, dear? You look like you've
I
seen
thought you
a
can't
ghost.
see.
Can you tell me if anyone else has recently entered the flat?
Oh, you're talking about that limping man. I'm sorry I let him in. I was scared. And I thought maybe he would motivate you to find money so that you would pay your rent. No offense, dear.
Can you describe him?
Oh, so you weren't at home. I was so certain you didn't leave your flat that day. He was of average height, had a limp and a tattoo on his neck, and he was smoking Malpal cigarettes. My husband used to smoke those. They have a horrible smell I can recognize from a mile away.
Can I ask a favor?
Of course, dearie.
Please call the police and ask them to enter the flat. And don't look inside until they come up.
What? What trouble have you stepped in this time?
It really doesn't matter. Thank you, Mum.
I want to make sure that I have everything. Oh, never mind. I think John...
Oh, Sherry, that was close. But you did everything correctly. Now, take off your outfit. I can't let you walk around in a dead man's clothes.
Are you seriously smoking, bro?
Poor chap.
Time to change clothes. Just clean up my face a bit.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Eh? Of course I know. To cut a long story short.
Victoria Bridge between Scalidio and Silverton. Man, this is rough. This is a rough case, man. Yeah, but I think John is here to protect like Sherlock's humanity and psyche. Where is it? Between Scalidio and Silverton. Scalidio. Because, like, you know, Sherlock can be a douchebag a lot of times, especially this version. So, you know. Jesus Christ. It's pretty bad. It's like the story got dark quick. I should be fine. I don't have to dress up.
Does this poster truly claim that Cordona has a ghost?
Ooh, maybe we'll do that. That's the port. Where's that refugee camp? Let's see here.
Come, let's continue on your quest for the truth.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
No worries. Oh, sorry. No worries, madam. Damn. Where is that? Am I okay with sailors? Good. Where are they? Under the bridge. Right. Under the bridge. So.
Did you hear another sailor?
Damn.
Did you hear another sailor?
Yep, there we go. Under the bridge. Some of these like under the bridge shit, it's like very harsh. So the Uwe, they're the Uwe, right? The Uwe people under the bridge. Oh, Jesus. God, this got dark real fast. How do I get there? Ah! Okay. Just the crossroads before that then. We'll do that ghost story later. Like, I don't know. It'll help me. Right here. Yep, right here.
Beasts!
Seriously, ma'am? Damn! What the fuck? And I know that cop. Alright, well. Before we go. Oh man, this is gonna leave a bad taste in my mouth tonight. Let's remove the mustache, it's annoying me. There's never just one that's like cool with the people and the caps. You don't see me. Alright, let's go ahead. He was like, that guy just changed his clothes right away.
Murderers!
They're completely livid.
First they come for our land, then they murder our people.
Drop them all into the sea!
Oh, okay. Okay now.
Is this familiar to you?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Yo, what's going on here?
Where do you think you're going? Speak with the chief.
Sir, this place is off limits to the public. Please state your business or leave, or I shall request that the
I am
escort you
police.
out.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking for a witness for a case.
A private investigator? Really? Even so, you're not authorized. I can't let you in.
And you are?
I'm Ronald Harlow, here to handle the refugee situation on behalf of City Hall. I'm the acting supervisor here. So I have full authority here to ask you to leave, or I shall order
I
the
am
police
police.
to detain you for trying to pass the blockade. Please, step back.
I am police. Also, aside from being police, I work for the British government, asshole. My brother will have your family retired rather. Look, he's not used to this. Yep. Those shoes have never seen dirt. Let's do that first. Let's be.
What about the murder that this crowd keeps shouting about?
It's mere assumption. I assure you that the situation is under the police's control.
I know you want to deal with this in the right way. You are obviously a professional and a responsible person, but you clearly have never handled a situation like this before.
I am handling it, Mr. Holmes. Don't question my capability here.
And tell me how you do it. You can't even calm this gathered crowd, and as for the police, they're not quite managing it either, are they? You consider yourself a problem solver, but until today, you've been so
Damn!
sitting at your
I
desk
thought we were
and
being nice.
Here, you need a more practical approach.
What are you driving at, Mr. Holmes?
I can help you to handle the situation if you're truly interested in solving things quickly and quietly.
And how exactly would you manage that?
Simply tell the police that I'm with City Hall and I'm permitted to investigate the scene. I'll work out the rest, but in return I need your help finding my witness. She's a young refugee. She's with child or was with child recently.
Look, there is indeed a dead body inside the camp. So even if the girl you are looking for is there, or the refugees
Can't we
are
just
now being
flash my
detained and
badge?
interrogated by
I
the
am
police,
police.
they won't allow you to speak with her, and I can't do anything about that until the situation settles down.
So it's in our mutual interest to settle it.
Oh. I suppose that things are bad enough that I ought not shy away from help. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell the police to allow you to come inside. Just tell me when you're ready.
Mr. Harlow, how did the refugees end up here exactly?
Oh. So you're not from around here yourself?
No. I've been away for some time, but I read the papers.
Yes. This whole story has been in the papers for almost a year now. They were smuggled to Cordona on a ship from Africa.
Smuggled? Then why didn't you deport them?
The smugglers managed to sneak them to shore and hide them inside an abandoned warehouse. When the police raided the warehouse and found the refugees there, the ship was already gone. We aren't even certain as to which ship it was. We have busy shipping routes with other colonies these days, you see.
So you decided to lock them up under a bridge?
There was no other option. We're still trying to work out what to do with them. I only hope we'll find a humane solution and not put them on a raft and float them out to sea.
Mr. Harlow, what exactly do you do here? What are your responsibilities?
What I do and what I am responsible for are two different realities, Mr. Holmes.
What?
On paper, I am in charge of the camp territory, security, provision, and the refugees in general. What I actually do most of the time is knock on every City Hall door trying to obtain some funding, or at least rations for the camp.
The police here on City Hall's behalf too?
They are, minus those who came here after the body was found. The governor won't let the refugees disperse into the island, so there's a significant police presence guarding the camp. Naturally, they answer directly to the police. I have some influence here, but I'm not their direct authority.
I see.
I'm ready to take a look at the scene.
All right. Go inside the camp and find Inspector Tewkesbury. He's the officer investigating the scene. Tell him I sent you. Say you're an independent expert from City Hall. He'll fill in the details for you.
I'll find my way with words. Thank you, Mr. Harlow.
Again, am I not police? I'm police. You know what I mean?
So they keep these refugees under a bridge like proverbial trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed.
I kind of feel bad, to be honest. Inspector Holmes, Sherlock Holmes.
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. I'm Sherlock Holmes, a surveyor of refugee affairs with City Hall. You're Inspector Tewkesbury, I presume?
A surveyor? What does that even mean?
In short, I've been sent to conduct an extensive report on the incident for the Colonial Office and to assess all the damage inflicted on state property.
Got it. Another paperworm sent to count money and get food for archive mold. Go on, look around, but don't make yourself too at home. As if I didn't have enough problems before you appeared.
Could you first tell me what happened here?
What happened? People from the bridge above the camp heard a woman screaming and saw a mass of refugees attacking a man. Clearly not a refugee. When the camp guards came by, the man was floating in the sewage canal with a knife in his chest. Bam. A murder. Big news for Cordona.
I'm sure. Thank you, Inspector. And none of the refugees were harmed?
One fellow was cut. He's lying over there near their kitchen. He's in a bad way.
You mentioned a woman screaming who attracted the bypassers on the bridge. Was she harmed?
No, she's all right, but perhaps the whole debacle started because of her. She started wailing and the refugees stood up for the girl.
And where is this young woman now?
Back there in the shacks, same as the rest of the refugees. She's been questioned by my men, but she's just some refugee girl. Can't understand much English.
Did you learn anything about the dead man?
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years. Ever since these refugees arrived, there have been people on Cordona with bad blood in them. My best bet is that this thug had something against them too.
And no clue as to his identity?
He had some items on his body, but nothing to indicate who he was or where he was from.
I think I should catalogue his possessions in my records.
Go on. They're on the table near the body.
Do you have any suspects yet?
You're joking, right? I've got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you
That's
ask me, this bloke
person
had it
of
coming.
interest.
Better bury him and forget about the whole thing. And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superiors say we must thoroughly interrogate the refugees. At least those who can understand any English.
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of the refugees?
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story quiet. Since that's an unaffordable luxury now, they're looking how to protect their public image. That's why I have to waste my time waiting for my people to turn every stone and befriend every refugee.
Interesting.
Here we go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another dead body. 0.
Relax, baby. Relax. Let's see here. Oh. It's him.
Coal dust under the nails. I don't see much coal around here.
It's him. Well, that's interesting.
A steel dirk. Sharp. A common accessory among sailors and soldiers.
That's him, all right.
An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something? I'd say the blade penetrated upward, however the wound is too messy to be certain.
Punctured his heart, probably. Anything else that I'm missing? This one is rough, to be honest. This is a rough case. This shit got dark real quick.
An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something? An interesting tattoo.
What am I missing?
Does it mean something?
What am I missing? Oh, his shoes, I guess. Oh, size.
Heavy boots, with one sole far more worn than the other. This man was limping, John. A violent death. This man, limping. Coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John.
If they find out about the passage, everything will go to hell.
Fuck! That's it.
Sherry, just look at this. Living quarters in a sewer. What kind of a genius bureaucrat came up with this idea?
I can tell you right now, a corrupt one. I see.
Nobody will know anything if you keep your bloody mouth shut.
The
cop. We have seen some dark places in Cordona, but this
is pretty fucking bad. Smoker? Absolutely the same brand.
Malpal, soaked with salt water.
Knife was his. Act of self-defense.
A simple leather sheath. Perfect for a dirk.
And he... money.
£1,000. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona.
Let's figure this out, shall we?
Someone bled profusely here. A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently. A furrow in the ground. A blood trail leading to or from the canal.
He fell.
These events have fractured into so many pieces. But I know you can collect them all, Sherlock.
We're gonna do our best. How the fuck do you know it's size 10?
A man's footprint. A heavy boot with a worn-out sole.
Wait, there's another person here. It's the cops.
Police boots. Always happy to trample evidence. Clearly a left handprint here. Oh, carnelian agate beads, a traditional African adornment.
Someone was hit by it, I think.
The blood sprayed off the blade after the strike. It might have been used as an improvised weapon. No hint of blood or impact.
So he missed. And he got slashed. That's the guy that got cut. And then they wrestled him for it. Knife.
Someone was dragged against their will.
The woman, most likely. Oh my god.
The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately. He is in shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
You know what? I'd like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
Fine. Yep.
I'll use it to create a solution.
Our dead fella truly has had a day of misfortune.
Well, he was, as they say, a hired gun.
The refugees have been detained and will not leave until all the circumstances are clarified.
I see.
That will kill, not save him.
Goddamn.
It won't do any good.
Y'all got like cloth? Oh, there it is. Presumably clean.
Better than nothing to bandage the wound.
What else do I need? Some alcohol, right? There's actually some booze. There should be some booze here. Unless these individuals are Muslim. But I think they're not. So I think there should be some booze here. Hold on. Ah.
I can use this to stop the infection from spreading.
Ah.
I've plated all the ingredients, now to prepare the first aid solution.
Oh, he just apparated there. Great. Alright. Let's help that guy. Alright, I think we're gonna science this. We're not gonna skip it. Come on now. We know how to science, baby. -3. Like, I know how to science, baby. -3. How am I gonna get -3? And that's not it. There we go. And we need a 4 and a -3. 4. Hold on. -1. Oh, there's a 2 here. Yeah, that's it. I was like, wait a minute, there's a 2 here. There's a 2 here. Yep, this should add up. Ah, you son of a gun. I need a -4. Ah! Damn it. I can't believe I'm doing math. So what I need instead... Damn it, algebra. Damn it, I hate this. Hold on. The hell is this? Negative. What's this? What does that do? Oh, no. What does that do? 5. What? How does that work? Does it flip? What? Oh, it takes one and the other. Okay. Damn. Okay, son. Let me put that shit back. Ah. That's it. Damn it. No, never mind. Math. I'm playing Sherlock Holmes, and I'm trying to make a chemical substance. I need to have this sum: -3 red, -4 green, and 5 blue. I have this part here of the equation. I know you probably did not, Troy. You probably did not expect to see me do science and math. Let me think. I have the alchemical solution there. -2, -3. 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Hold on. I know I sound insane. 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4, 1, -4. Yes! I'm a genius. I'm thinking, hold on. 3, 2, -1, -2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Okay. 4, 4, -4, 4. No, that's not it. This isn't gonna work. Because what I was thinking was, that's gonna make it into -1, -3, -3. No, the math doesn't add up. 6, 6, 3, 6, 6. 2, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 3, 1. I could just skip this. I know. There's a skip button. But I have too much pride in my math to not do this right. I have -1 spare. And I need -3. What I can do is 0 out to 3. -2, -2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Wait, hold on. Can't I just do this? -2. I can't because I need to flip the green to negative. That's how they get me. Okay, I'll do this. 5. I need a 1. 3, 1, 3. I need a 1. Oh my god, this is not it. This is not it. Because this becomes... I get the negative... No, I need a 1. I'm missing a 1. So 2... 3... A -2, -2... 7... I'm not gonna give up. Mama did not raise a quitter. 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. That's a positive 1. Nope, doesn't work. -5. -4. 4, 2, 2. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. We're gonna reset. We're gonna reset. So let's start off with the number that we have. 3. 4 and 5. 4 and 5. I think we can get 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Five. Oops, not that. This. I got 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 this. I fucking got this. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. -6, 6, 4, 6, 3, 5. And we have a problem. We have a problem here. Oops. 6, 4, 2. 6, 2. That's 4. Becomes a 4, 4, 5. We can flip it to become -5, but that doesn't work. That flips it. Now see, that doesn't work. Because no matter what I do, even if I bring this along, oops. I still need a -5. I need a -5 somehow. How do I get a -5? This is riveting gameplay. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. We're just gonna skip. That was too much time. I should be solving mysteries, not math. I'm an investigator, not a mathematician. Here we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water as you can.
Well done, Sherry. At least he won't die from the infection.
Can we ask him questions? Damn it. All right. So essentially, we're solving a case here. While we're here, I'm gonna talk to a few cops. So there's a murder at a refugee
May I ask
site.
you something?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Is this familiar to you?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Relax, bro. Relax. All right. I don't need your shit right now. Time to use my detective vision. No.
It's unlikely anyone could get in or out of the camp by water without alerting the police guards.
That's how it happened.
No, it's too short for these walls or cliffs. Sealed shut. I doubt our man could get through these grates.
Anything else? How did he get here? He probably just waltzed in. I'm not seeing something, am I? It's usually the case. Damn. Can't figure this out just yet. He waited. He waited.
A single Malpal butt.
And a lot.
Roadman cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp. Help me, please.
I can't help you, friend.
Murder! Beasts!
Ah, he's unfriendly for now. But until I change costumes, it'll be a different story, I think. Did that motherfucker just disappear?
Excuse me, just one question.
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Ma'am?
Do you know anything about this?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Around the camp.
Can I ask you a question? I wish I could help you.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Murder! Beasts!
Hold on, let me just switch my outfit. Switching outfit is such an important damn part of this game.
I hope I'm not making a grave mistake in trusting you, Mr. Holmes.
Shit.
You still here? Your problem, not mine. Your problem, not mine. Go and bother someone else with this, son. Go and bother someone else with this, son. Your problem, not mine.
The guards at the sewers were speaking about taking refugees out of the camp. Do you know anything about this, Inspector?
Less than you do, obviously.
And this doesn't bother you as an officer of the law?
I can neither punish them nor put them on the right track, if that's what you're asking. Maybe your friends at City Hall could do something about it, but I seriously doubt that. To be honest, I'm sick and tired of being frowned on for my uniform. If those fine gentlemen you've eavesdropped on are in some shady business, that's on their heads.
I see. Let's see if we can figure this out first, though. Jesus Christ. No. Yes. Somebody saw them. No. Yes. Homeboy got cut. Fuck, I can't see. No. There. He tripped and fell. Yep. Nope. He hit his hand, stabbed himself. Is that all? Damn!
So
First
we have
try.
a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free.
Yeah.
The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade. However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. In our man's case,
He fell
it's
on
the
it.
same sword.
He died on it. That's the weird part. Why didn't he kill her? Where's our guy?
Are you able to help me?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Back off.
You son of a bitch.
Back off.
You fuck. You annoying little fuck.
May I ask for your assistance?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
I bumped into police somewhere. Around the camp. Let's ask them. I guess we'll ask them.
May I ask for your assistance?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Such a mess. Let's figure it out.
I already did.
You still here?
Inspector, I believe I can aid your investigation. I know who the dead man is and what really happened here.
You do? Well, good for you. But I'm afraid I'm not the one you need to share your findings with. Speak to Mr. Harlow here. He's the one responsible for settling things in the camp.
You don't even care to listen?
Oh, I do care. And maybe even more than I need to. But I'm only here today to lock the place up, question witnesses, and file the facts. It's sad, but coming up with conclusions is not among my tasks here. You fellows at City Hall do that. Anyway, speak to the supervisor. I'll just stand by and listen to what you have to say.
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle.
Yup.
It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
You think one small clerk can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
Let's make ourselves a little bit more nicer for these guys. Ah, man. I actually really do like the Benedict Cumberbatch referential case. Let's see if we can talk to them. Will he talk to me?
Help me, please.
They often take us from the camps to work. Most don't mind, though. It's the only way we get a glimpse of freedom.
So there's a smuggling ring in the camp. This wasn't the first time that someone freely entered the camp to take a refugee out.
At least it was certainly his last time. My gut tells me that we'll learn more about this ring when we find out where the thug came from.
Madame?
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Strange. Son of a bitch. He hates me, but I healed his ass, bro. Madame?
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Fine, I'll change my damn costume. Let me change my damn costume. The ice cream man. Who can say no to the ice cream man? Everybody loves the ice cream man. Right? Everybody loves the ice cream man. Really? You don't like the ice cream man? I have to go full vagabond? How about now? Alright.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. To find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla, if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
Please.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people? Christ, Sherlock.
He's just like me. Can't
Nayla,
talk to people.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Cross. Well, guess we got the information.
Glad that wasn't me.
Not my best work, John. By a long shot. Nayla doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Right. Time to do some thinking.
Someone was dragged against their will.
At least some of your kind have a hat. Thank you again.
I do my best. Bro, you good? He's fine. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, would you happen to know anything about this guy?
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, we don't see much here.
Guess not. Alright. We'll do that siren shit later. Alright, okay. Mind Palace time.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
You still here?
The intruder has a most peculiar tattoo on his neck, 2 lines and a point. Do you know anything about it?
You really want to know, kid? Why? You want to play a policeman or something?
I'm sure you have it in your records, so it won't hurt if I have it in mine.
In my records, it's just a tattoo, as it should be in yours. Ah, to hell with you. Suit yourself as to what you're going to do with it. Off the record, though, such tattoos are often connected to a man named Mr. Niccolo Bernadotti.
Bernadotti, you say?
A respectable businessman in Scaladio. His company imports goods and wines, and smuggles everything that can be smuggled between the colonies and the mainland. His people can be identified by an obscure tattoo, just like the one over there our friend has. But these are all merely rumors, you see. If Mr. Bernadotti was a criminal, he'd be in prison now. Or hanged, right?
Right.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
Indeed you do, monsieur. Indeed you do. Time to switch back to my normal regalia, though. Have we done everything? Yep, we have. Let's get the fuck out of here. I need to go to the archives. Every single time. It's just the fucking archives.
Is this... I just need to collect my thoughts, Sharon.
Murder! Beasts!
Unfortunate reality of life. No matter how much we don't want it to be true. It's there. It's all there. But we've got a job to do. Frankly, I have a job to do. Man, this is fucking dark. Yep. Found our guy. Subjects, businesses, periods, British, legal documents. Yep. Damn, I'm too good at this shit. John?
I'll be right here.
Ma'am?
Is this familiar to you?
I'd tell you if I knew, but unfortunately, I don't.
Excuse me, just one question.
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
I might know someone who might.
Have you found anything helpful?
Well, I would have, ma'am, but hostile.
May I ask you something?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Shit. I guess at the hall, right? Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
I do.
Do you know anything about this?
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
It's fine. What I'm trying to understand is, who am I supposed to talk to?
Guests of Cordona, the treasures await you. Collect them all and return for more.
Appointed as the British envoy for this in his own cabinet at City Hall. So he has his own people here. Where am I supposed to look for him then? We're here at City Hall, right? This is City Hall. Ah. There you are. You slimy son of a bitch.
If you're here on matters of signing up for military service, come back tomorrow. Our department needs to straighten out some business.
That's him, all right. Tuberculosis. Yeah.
Why are you staring at me like I'm a Madame Tussauds figure?
Oh, they had it at this time.
Didn't
Wow.
you hear what I just said?
On my way here, I was wondering whether you might regret what you did. I tried my best to retain at least a shred of faith in humanity. I had hoped that you would hear her scream, see her face in your dreams, or at least once asked yourself how Naylor might feel.
Who?
Neither of my hopes were fulfilled.
Why are you here?
Do you recognize this man?
We definitely look alike. But you have the wrong person.
Really? Then you won't mind if I pass this along to the newspaper?
All right. All right. Is this about money, as you said in the letter?
No.
What kind of sum are we talking about?
I've never written a single word to you. Bribery, not my style.
So, that letter, it wasn't from you?
Oh, it appears that more and more people in the city are finding out about your despicable hobby, doesn't it? You're in the clutches of justice, and very soon they will squeeze you.
Telling my brother
It's in your best interest
on
to
you.
cooperate.
Fine. I suppose now we have a nice long talk. Do you drink, Mr.
Sherlock Holmes? And I do not.
Shame. All the best discussions are accompanied by a glass of whiskey. But out of respect for you, I won't drink either.
Respect? That's an unusual word in your mouth, Mr.
Where are my manners? My name is Thomas Norton, a British envoy in Cordona on a military mission. So, where do we start?
You mentioned blackmail. Tell me about it.
All right. A couple of days ago, I received an anonymous letter. It said that in the art gallery at Caravansary there exists a painting that incriminates me. The blackmailer made it clear that if there is a painting, then a photograph exists too. And I should be wary of what it might do to my reputation.
What does the blackmailer want from you?
Money, of course. What else do such people want? Needless to say, I don't remember anyone taking photographs at the party. Up until the last moment, I hoped he was bluffing. But he wasn't, as you've just proven to me.
Show me the letter.
I burnt it as soon as I read it.
You stupid fuck.
I've left enough evidence. There's no need for any more.
So, let's return to the beginning. What happened at the party?
I vaguely remember that night. As usual at such parties, you meet people, you talk with them, they invite you to spend some time alone with them. What can I say? I got myself mixed up with the wrong company, and somebody must have mixed some psychoactive substance in my drink. After that, it's all blurry. I completely lost my sanity. I made a terrible mistake which I regret deeply.
You don't say. Do refugee girls often appear on the menu at those types of parties?
It's rather rare.
So you didn't attend the party to engage in an exotic experience involving a vulnerable woman unable to accuse you of assault?
I would never have planned such a terrible thing. What happened was just bad circumstance.
The painting that depicted you in the image of the devil was stolen by a mercenary. Did you have anything to do with it?
I might be a rotten person, sir, but hiring criminals for illicit purposes is not in my daily schedule.
And buying the painting in an attempt to hide the crime, is that on your daily schedule?
What would you do in my situation?
I would never put myself in such a situation.
You're young. I could never have imagined myself in my current position, yet here I am in front of you. We all make mistakes, Mr. Holmes.
Nah, this is
and
a
I'm no
different one.
exception.
I know I did let that other guy go, but that was to test the things.
He's an artist, right?
The one responsible for the painting that compromises you. I found him dead in his room.
Oh, that is bad. Wait, you don't think that I have anything to do with this?
Why do you think I'm
Had
here?
motive to kill him.
Maybe I did, but listen. I know how this looks, but murder? That's on another level. I had thoughts that this Mercutio...
Mercurio?
Well, him, yes. I thought he could have been the blackmailer. But I was too afraid to make any hasty decisions. There were plenty of ways to fail by making a move, so I chose to wait. To see what he would do next. You have to believe me.
I don't believe people, I believe evidence.
Then look at the evidence. Mr. Holmes, I've built my entire career on hard work and uncompromising dedication to the Crown. I made a mistake, but I'm not a villain from some cheap adventure fiction. By putting me behind bars, you will benefit precisely no one.
No.
Rotting in prison is the least you deserve, but I have a better idea. You will make amends and help the ones you hurt.
Fuck! Here we go again. Okay. One option leads to the other. Right? If I help the refugees. Fuck, I hate these moral quandaries. If I help, the help Nayla option is, that's the option to send him to jail. The help the refugees option is we're gonna use this as leverage to make sure that the refugee camp gets better conditions. This is hard. This is hard. Fuck. We can be uncompromising and deliver justice, or we could compromise and hope that compromise would give everyone else a better chance in life? It's hard. It's a hard question. It's like the game saying you can't have both. So this is the this is the politician's answer and the not really human answer, because both it's the grand calculus of life, right? It's, do you decide to, I hate to phrase it this way, needs of the many and the needs of the few type of situation, right? Oh, fuck. We came out here to send his ass to jail, right? But we also can't deny the realities of the entire community. You can't have both. At least in the game, you can't have both. In the real world, there is a way to do both. There is a way. I don't know how, but there has to be a way to do both, right? It would probably be in the form of something along the lines of having both, essentially. Having him ousted from the position, replaced by a different governor, and then that governor or cabinet member in the position would then effectively make some sort of reparation program for the refugees and then enact that. If we just call his brother, if we just call Mycroft, like, this is like one of those situations like, hey, this is what happened, and this guy is fucking crazy. The Mycroft answer, I bet, is the refugees. For what is the price of a soul of a man? Jesus Christ, this is heavy shit. Because again, right, the game did a good job of like depicting the horrors that happened to this innocent woman, but it also did a pretty good job in at least like showing us where the refugees live, what conditions they are in, how the rest of the population treats them. And again, like, the game doesn't let us do both options. Doesn't let us do justice, doesn't let us do peace, doesn't let us do the right thing for both parties involved. God, I hate this thing. And I have to choose an option. Either I could roleplay as Sherlock, right? For what is the soul of a man? Sherlock Holmes. Because honestly, if I was given this choice, that I can't have it all, that I can't weasel my way to get his ass to jail, I hate to say this, but I'd probably try to help the refugees. And a lot of people have to make this decision, actually, in real life. Like, if you belong to a country that has rampant corruption, you probably do have to. And if you're a good person and you run for office, you get into a specific position, and you encounter people like this asshole, where or a situation that is similar to this where you're given two options. It's kind of like you can't say lesser of the evil, the two thing, you know. Because if I think that again, helping Nayla would send him to jail, but I don't know if that would like cascade into solving the refugees. Does that make sense? It might. I can't predict the future. Like, I wish I knew that, like, oh, we're gonna replace him with a different cabinet member. Fuck, this is hard. When was the last time that I had to make a decision like this?
Use your connections to help patriate the refugees, find them decent homes, give them jobs. There must be a meaning to your position and my decision.
Yes, all right, I can do that. So, will you give me the photograph now?
That's not all.
Thank God.
Layla deserves
Oh, I thought that was a hard. Fuck.
Help the girl? I can't risk the press paying extra attention to her. I will do anything except that.
I need to think this all through. Don't do anything foolish in the meantime.
I think you can decide what's best for these people.
Such is the arrogance of British imperialism.
Oh, thank God we could have both. I thought it was a hard decision, dude. Like, I was stressed out so much because this game loves to do this shit. It doesn't look like he's willing to help. Fuck. This is hard. Son of a bitch. Bazaar Street and Roman Street. I stressed out so much because like the game loves to throw like shit like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I overreacted. I over-anticipated how this would end. But we're not even done yet. We'll have to make this decision later on. Whew. Felt, yeah. God, that didn't feel good, honestly. Not at all. What is it? Southeastern. Oh, southeastern. Roman Street. Roman. Street is horizontal. Here it is. Roman Road and... Oh. Near the crossing of Roman Road. Bazaar Road. Eastern Salcedo Bazaar Road. God, thinking about that did not make me feel good, to be honest. That didn't feel good. Just thinking about it did not feel fucking good. You know? But again, it's...
Treasure maps from the governor. Find 8 and come back for more.
Again, it is... Those are like the decisions someone has to make. And now you know. If I wasn't... Fucking man. Sorry, kid. Oh, shit. Sorry. Alright, where is it? I did not. Banca. That's banco. It's a bank. I did not like thinking about that, honestly. Where is it? Eastern Salcedo, Bazaar Crossing. I'm here.
Don't pass by. Welcome. Well, let's pick something that suits you. Don't leave. Take one more look.
Bakery. Pharmacy. Fucking rough. Story's fucking rough, bro. Why must the story be like this, bro? I thought I was gonna have a chill time, bro. Not some sort of moral quandaries, bro. This game expects too much from me, man. Illiterate, well. Where is it? Oops, sorry, little girl. Where is this place? This is a church. This can't be it. Banca? Could be that. That's a pharmacy. Farmacia. Or pharmacia. No, tea room. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. I forgot.
It seems they're not expecting guests. I won't wait for an invitation, John.
What do we do? We'll have to change up a bit. Hobo and criminal. Oh yeah, they're like a me.
This earthenware came a long way from the Staffordshire potteries.
These workers don't look like your average Cordona folk.
They're refugees from the camp. Porcelain friend for every child.
That's our way in, Sherry.
Relax, baby. Don't worry about it.
An essential remedy against sea scourge on any ship. Shipped from Cape Town. The wine route from colony to colonies. Bernadotte doesn't miss an opportunity to occupy every niche in the market.
Should we rock up with the bandages? Should we rock up with the bandages? I'm from the war, baby. Who the fuck is this asshole with the blue suit? What did it say? Weighs what? How do you know it's 210?
Hey, yo. This is private property. You lost something.
I'm here to discuss business with Mr. Bernadotti. I tried the front door, but...
Mr. Bernadotti isn't seeing anyone. You have 3 seconds to walk away or you'll never walk again. Capito?
It's in Mr. Bernadotti's best interest to...
1.
Listen, the man Bernadotti sent to...
2.
Well, this has been miserable.
Sherlock, think. We know what the fellows from the gang look like. You can easily blend in.
The hat. This is gonna be. Hold on, let me. And a corner over here. Tattoo. Right. Can I fake a tattoo? The hat. I need a hat and a tattoo. Hold the fuck up, bro. Here we go again. Alright, here we go. Bastard. Excuse me, kids. I need to cosplay as a goddamn criminal. Give me a second here. Parmasha. Damn, within the same block? Talk about competition stiff.
Don't miss out on my unique clothes.
Fuck, here it is. It's like he knew I was going here.
Let's pick something that suits you.
Yes. Give me that damn hat.
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
Hold on, let me. Let me change the way I look. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'm fucking crazy, bro. I'm
Don't
crazy.
pass by. Welcome, welcome.
Here we go again. I'm fucking crazy, man. You don't want to mess with me, bro. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'll fuck you up, bro. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Changed my suit. Got a hat. Got look like I got beat up. I'm a criminal now.
Get out.
This has been miserable.
Wait, he won't let me in? What the fuck? What about this guy? What the fuck? Do I need another suit? Okay. Let's see what we can buy. Damn it, I hate this. Back and fucking forth. The cops are like, what the fuck is Sherlock doing? I'm back. I need more clothes.
Don't miss. Let's pick something that suits you.
Indeed. Okay.
Don't leave.
Yeah, I'm stupid. The makeup. I need the fucking tattoo. It won't let me have. Fuck. This fucking game. This fucking game. Sorry, kid. Here we go. Fuck. I was like, do I need a different suit? I forgot that the makeup doesn't stack. That's stupid. Come on, I'm dressed up like you guys. Peaky Blinders, eh? You know? By order of the Peaky Blinders, eh? See? I got it. I'm a gangster. Yeah? No? Oh, I passed it. Fuck. Now we're here again. Back and fucking forth. It's like, sorry, I forgot my clip-on tattoo. Or rather, my painted-on tattoo, bro.
Hey, stop. Who are you? Haven't seen you before.
Didn't see you either, mate. I'm John. Just shipped in from London. Cheap bastards had me sharing a bunk with two others.
Aye, that sounds like Bernadotte. Why are you here?
A problem at the refugee camp. I need to report to Mr. Bernadotte. The sooner the better.
I knew it was only a matter of time until those savages stirred up trouble. Go on, get inside.
Fake voice oral, mate. Oi.
You did it, Sherry. A full immersion into the criminal underworld.
Oi. And here, mate.
The silver and treasure, mate. Loads of pirate gold buried somewhere around, just waiting to be found.
It's all rot. There's no treasure.
But maybe there is. I just need to crack the bloody riddle.
Why is that highlighted? And I don't want to decide on that right now.
Sherry, look! This seems familiar.
Oh, maybe we could.
Let's see what's hidden
Oh, fucking hell. They,
Vogel's stolen painting. Isn't it curious how it developed into a much more interesting case?
So. They also stole stuff from African tribes.
A Dogon statue from West Africa. A century old at least.
How the fuck you know it's a century old?
Masks, traditional for the Chokwe people of Central Africa. VH Grindley Flow Blue tableware.
Smuggling.
This is what lies behind the facade of Bernadotte Company Limited. An amazing piece of culture. I imagine many collectors and museums would be interested in having it.
Hello, friend. Tough day, eh?
Oh, I know it is, mate. Every fucking day. Zeppelin. What?
The Bernadotte Company Limited trade network reaches the most distant colonies of the Great Empire.
It must be very convenient for a man like Bernadotte.
Excuse me, Mr. Bernadotte is busy right now.
I suppose it's Mr. Bernadotte with our fine governor. $1875.
Oh,
A few
1875.
years back. John, how many people in Cordona have a photograph with the governor, do you think?
You definitely don't have one. This is it. This is where all the magic happens.
If the damn idiot hadn't stolen the canary, I'd be bathing in silver down in the mines. Instead of this.
Interesting.
This marble fella, it's like he was made after my image. You see it?
Not really, John. Not really.
Help me, please.
Nah, fella. I got no idea about this.
What does this mean again? This means I need to look at the thing. Right. Nothing else, but something else is missing. What were the how to play again? There was an... I guess that's just, something else, something else.
Sir, you're obstructing the light. Could you step back?
I don't know who you are, but someone will be punished for letting you in. But first, let's talk.
Who is that?
Sherry, don't you think this office suits me?
Maybe it does.
Whenever you're ready. I'd hate to intrude.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck pelagra is. Cold, ice cold, baby. And he's married. I don't know about distancing himself. He doesn't mean, honestly, like, it doesn't mean he's not both. Let's do this one, because I think that makes more sense.
Niccolo Bernadotti, I presume? The name is Sherlock Holmes, and I'm afraid I bring bad tidings.
Is that so?
The man you sent to the refugee camp failed in his task. He impaled himself on his own blade. Clumsy and chaotic end.
For a man who just broke onto my property, you are more businessman than brute. You have my attention, Mr. Holmes. Do not waste it.
Mr. Bernadotti, do you know the name Boniface Mercurio?
I do not.
Mercurio was a local artist. Recently, a man broke into his apartment, ransacked the place, and killed him. The thief was looking for something.
You are testing my patience, boy.
In a moment, the connection will reveal itself. As I said, your man was found dead in the refugee camp. He was there to kidnap a woman, but the other refugees intervened to try and save her. The ensuing scuffle resulted in the man's accidental suicide. He sported the same tattoo as your men in this building. In fact, it also bears a resemblance to the one on your neck. Care to explain what business your man had with this woman?
You have no idea what you are talking about. I can assure you this was no kidnapping. The refugees in the camp are on edge. What happened there is a tragic accident, one I am not responsible for.
For what reason was your man there if not to abduct her?
Why would I answer? You are yet to justify your presence in the slightest.
I was hired, privately, to investigate the recent theft of a painting from an art gallery. My investigation led me to a man from your organization, and thus, to you, Mr. Bernadotti.
That is quite a stretch. Why would I need to steal a painting when I could buy anyone I wanted?
Interestingly enough, I spotted the stolen painting in your storeroom.
I buy and sell a lot of things, Mr. Holmes. Unfortunately, if this is true, it is not the first time I have been sold stolen merchandise. I presume you were hired by the owner of the gallery. Tell them to contact me, and we'll sort out the situation. So, this painting is why you broke into my office. So many words, so little action. When you barged into my office, Mr. Holmes, I got the impression you wanted to talk business. Now I see you had come just to talk. Tell me exactly what you want, or get out.
It was necessary groundwork for what comes next. I have enough evidence to conclude that the gallery thief, the artist's killer, and the dead man in the camp are all the same person.
Your time is almost up, Mr. Holmes.
Before you draw your gun, there is one final detail I am yet to mention. The young woman your man was tasked to collect from the refugee camp had been defiled at a perverse masquerade party. That violation was captured in a photograph by Boniface Mercurio and used as a reference for his painting. The photo shows the attacker's face.
Finally. That's why you're here, Mr. Holmes. You have the photograph.
It is what your man was after when he broke into Mercurio's apartment, and it is what you're after too, isn't it, Mr. Bernadotti?
You have the photograph with you. How much do you want for it?
I am not naive enough to carry it with me, but I am yet to decide what I shall do with it. I know the man in the photo is a British envoy. What interest do you have in his downfall?
I must admit, I am rather impressed by how comprehensively you have pursued this matter. And so, you deserve the honest answer. My business dealings are often arduous in their bureaucracy. A man in his position, willing to look the other way, could ease my work significantly. In return, I will make sure no one looks his way either. A favor for a favor.
Also known as blackmail, the modus operandi of any true professional.
It was not originally my idea. Mercurio set things in motion, extorting the envoy for the most trivial of ends. Money. In response, the envoy hired my man to retrieve the painting and the photograph, eliminating Mercurio's leverage. I only learned the whole story after the artist was killed in his home.
And rather than extricate yourself, instead you took over Mercurio's venture.
It fell into my lap. As a businessman, I simply seized the opportunity. Now, how much do you want for the image?
Why did you send your man to remove the woman from the camp?
Without a photograph, her testimony was the next best thing. Securing her was in everyone's interest. Victims and witnesses all too often disappear. I thought the girl was safer with us. I did not anticipate what would happen at the camp.
I could not help but appreciate the collection of smuggled artifacts in your storeroom. You have rather diversified your business.
Oh, high and mighty of you, Mr. Holmes. Not all smuggling is immoral. I pay generous rates to developing cultures and spread their culture to eager buyers. And furthermore, I supply many immigrants with a taste of home.
A very convenient way of thinking.
I have traveled wildly, Mr. Holmes. I've seen people in far-flung lands for whom my services are a lifeline. Without them, they would starve. The tax on cargo is often so absurd that it would be more profitable to simply sink your ship than dock it in the harbor. And trust me, I am speaking from experience.
I saw refugees from the camp at your warehouse. They work for you.
I have made certain arrangements with City Hall and the police. Thanks to me, refugees can work and be paid. It's a pathway to freedom.
And how much do you save by capitalizing on their cheap labor?
I have heard no complaints. They seem happy just to get out of that slum.
Why should I give you the photograph?
Just name your price.
What if my price were not money? You claim to have connections, Mr. Bernadotte. Perhaps you could improve conditions for the refugees. Give them a chance for a better life.
Ha! I do have connections, Mr. Holmes, but help the whole camp? You are asking too much. I could, however, make arrangements for one person. The woman who was violated will have her own home outside the camp, solely for her and her child. She will no longer be a refugee, but a princess. That I can guarantee.
Is that really possible?
It will be neither fast nor easy, but I can do it. She deserves it, don't you agree? And as for her abuser, he will serve me, as much as he deserves.
So in your plan, everybody will be given their due. Especially you, Mr. Bernadotte.
Seems like a fair deal, no? I doubt anyone could offer you better. Simply give me the photograph, and the world becomes a better place. I give you my word.
I opened the front door for you. Please, sir, do not linger.
Oops. Here we fucking go again. Another moral decision I have to make. Absolutely. And you just stumbled upon the greatest part of the stream. Moral quandaries. Long story short, there was this involves 3 characters. 5 actually, but right now let me just explain. There was a illegal immigrant woman who was assaulted in a eyes wide shut soiree, and she was assaulted by a British envoy, basically a British consulate who does business dealings. Now there was a painter who was in that soiree, and he captured a photograph of the assault. The painter was killed. I have the photograph in question, and now I have 3 options. Number 1, I give the photograph to the British envoy and potentially get the camp of illegal immigrants a better life. Number 2, I could give the photograph to the mafia boss, who's gonna use the photograph to blackmail the British envoy, and he promises that he's gonna take care of the woman who was assaulted, like give her a house and a job outside the refugee camp, try to make her naturalized and no longer an illegal immigrant. Number 3, I could give the photograph to a art collector who may help us expose the crimes of this British envoy and get justice for the woman. So there's 3 options. I help the refugees, I help the woman through the mafia boss, or I give this to the press. Initially, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna do the refugee camp, right? I hate to be that guy. Your square Minecraft brain. Minecraft Steve brain. I literally spent like 30 minutes thinking about this earlier, but now it's actually like a done deal. See, now it's split. It's like, do I? They're not, okay, They're not both answers, or most of the answers. If we can sum it up, there's only two answers. You help the whole camp, the whole refugee camp, or you help the one woman get like justice, right? Either justice through the mafia boss or justice through the press. Yeah. Yeah. I can't trust. No. When it comes to mafioso, the only thing you can trust is. I don't trust anything else he said except for he's gonna take care of the woman. That. Fuck. I should just call my brother. I should just call Mycroft. Hey, bro. Like, I feel like that's the best solution. Just call your brother. He knows you're here. He knows you're here. What do we do, Nance? This is a moral quandary that I wasn't ready to answer on this fucking Black Friday, post Thanksgiving, where I just spent hundreds of dollars on apartment goods that I bought for myself in Amazon. I was not ready. I did not anticipate this stream to be me having to strike moral quandaries. See, there's two options. Right. See, if we do that, what would we do? To be honest, I think buy a Gatling gun. Just kill everyone. The mafia, the envoy. No, you know what we should do? We should call our brother. No, Mycroft will... Honestly, Mycroft... I know Mycroft's answer. You know what Mycroft's answer is? This is Mycroft's answer. That's the Mycroft answer. Right? I haven't actually read any of the books, Sherlock Holmes books, but that's definitely a Mycroft answer. The smaller evil for greater good. You know what I mean? I was just saying earlier on stream how like sometimes this is how real life works, and I hate it. Well, sometimes in real life you can get both. You can get justice and you can get improvements for people. But in this game, they only give you two options. I don't know why I counted like that. 1, 2. It's like Inglourious Bastards. The way Michael Fassbender was caught as a British agent was because he counted as 1, 2, 3 instead of doing the German 1, 2, and 3. Anyways, I don't know why that came up. I'm not European, so I don't know why I counted with my thumb first. It's like, oh no. Is cannibalism an option? Just like eat them all. Oh my god, fuck. You know what? There is. I don't know why that's a thing, or that's still a question mark. We already asked. Honestly, I think I know what the Sherlock option is. The Sherlock option, even though I haven't read the books, is probably just give it to Vogel, the art curator guy. Because I can't trust the mafia guy, you know what I mean? I can somewhat trust the consulate in a way that he'd help the, I don't know, the refugees? I don't know. You know what Sherlock cares about more than anything? He doesn't care about politics. He doesn't care about bureaucracy. He only cares about the truth. That's what we're gonna do. Fuck. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the motherfucking art dealer. You know what's fucked up? He's not gonna go to the press, I bet. I bet, you know what he's gonna do with that photo? He's gonna dip this. Oh no. He's probably gonna display it in his art gallery. See, that's how those fuckers work. That's how those sons of bitches work. Those sick motherfuckers. That's what they... I know what kind of man he is. But there's no other option. There are. I can still change my mind. There are other options. There are. We can... Ah! I don't want to trust that mafia boss. Hell no. So the only two options are we give it to the art dealer, or we give it to the envoy. I'm not gonna lie. I just got done. Do you like art dealers? Do they not take cuts from your art? Do they not bastardize the beauty, the essence, and the soul of your creation for the sake of money that don't always go to the artist? The middleman. The middleman. I'm gonna be honest. If this was up to me, I hate to say it. No. Fuck. It doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Because in real life, I already explained this. In real life, what you could actually do is you could still expose the guy, get someone in a position, get someone else to be the British envoy, and then once someone else steps in, they will logically try to make reparations to that community that was affected, or at least to that woman that was affected, right, by the violation and the assault. And then that's kind of like the win-win situation. But in this game, they don't give you that satisfaction of like, you get to expose the guy, you get to... Yeah, it has exactly, right? You don't get to expose the guy, you don't get to, you know, have reparations to the community and to the woman. Because in real life you can. There is a way to do it. You can get the guy fired, possibly in jail most likely, but with his connections he'll probably slip by through. But you'll absolutely be able to get reparations for the community, get them a better place to live, and also give a woman a better chance at life. But in this game, that's not possible. They want you to decide, alright? Especially during this era of governance, actually. Actually, no, it might be harder to do what I describe in this era. Because, like, media is not so big, the press isn't so big. So, like, there isn't so much social pressure to advocate for, like, illegal immigrants and, like, harsh conditions that they have. We're gonna stick to our guns. Alright. Yeah. So, by the way, this game is a prequel to the Cthulhu Sherlock Holmes. And that Cthulhu Sherlock Holmes made so many like references to like Sherlock being fucked up after visiting Cordona, this island. I understand now why Sherlock's so fucked up after visiting the island. This island is shit. Nobody is good. Everyone's a fucking asshole. Of course Sherlock's mom went insane. Everyone in this fucking island is an asshole. You can't trust nobody.
A fresh newspaper?
Sure.
I wish you pleasant reading.
Let me read that goddamn newspaper. Yeah, she definitely did it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they did it, rather. Okay, final chance. Am I actually gonna give this to that goddamn art dealer? I hate his guts, but... Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Sherlock? Okay, you know what? Oh!
Mr. Holmes, you've returned. Have
This
you
fucking
uncovered
super
anything
villain.
new about the theft?
Alright, here we go. Ah! We could have done the politician's answer, which was to... This hurts my soul. I mean, Nance, this is 1893. You know, I think this is like... They used to put Coke in Coke just a few decades ago. So there probably are. Yes, he probably is. He probably just shot up some Hero Brine. YouTube can't catch me for that. Hero Brine. Oh, fuck it. Balls to the walls. We're going in raw, baby. Have the fucking
I've brought
photo.
news, but not all of it will please you.
Fill me in, Mr. Holmes. I won't shoot the messenger.
I located the thief, but found him rather cold. He was tight-lipped about the painting, too.
Huh, he's dead.
Oh, he's pretty smart.
How very droll, Mr. Holmes. One presumes you were not responsible.
It was an accident at the refugee camp. He impaled
me.
himself on his own knife.
Life is nothing if not cruel and capricious.
I tracked down Boniface Mercurio.
Presume he wasn't delighted about the situation.
He was not having a good day on account of his murder. Killed in his own flat by the same person that stole his painting.
Oh, sweet Mercurio. Perishing in the pursuit of his art.
This fucking guy!
I will miss his exceptional sense of humor.
You have an
His stone
exceptional
painting.
sense of
Have you located
assholery.
it?
I found the painting, but I could not retrieve it.
Well then, where is it?
Mafia
in
guy.
Bernadotti's office.
Bernadotti? That shady businessman? Why would he steal it from me?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him yourself.
I take it you found something more then.
I found the source of Mercurio's artistic inspiration. A photograph. What troubled me was that the sexual act captured was non-consensual.
She was violated? Dear God, how despicable.
Her abuser was in fact the British envoy. Mercurio took a picture of him committing the atrocity and then used it as artistic inspiration.
I had no idea a mere break-in would eventually expose such barbarity.
Mr. Vogel, I want you to make everything public, including the photograph. I'm sure you have a connection at the Cordona Chronicle.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Loyal to your own truth till the end. Yes, I'm acquainted with the staff of the Chronicle. The story is sensational, and will surely draw attention to the gallery. So you must be aware that exposing the scandal will further hurt the victim. Does that not bother you?
No matter what one does, the truth tends to come out, as well it should. I won't be the one to stand in its way.
Though it's only your subjective truth being exposed. Not that I'm judging. It's perfectly reasonable for everyone to have their own views.
When you called me, you knew exactly what you would get.
Oh, but I'm not like you, Mr. Holmes. I cannot be sure of anything. Regardless, I must thank you, for art's sake. Well, now that we've resolved all of our outstanding matters, I have a gift for you. I took the liberty of having it delivered to Stonewood Manor. I'm told it belonged to your mother.
And what exactly have you sent me?
Frankly, I'm not sure how to answer that. I trust you'll know.
Previously, you mentioned there may have been more to my mother's passing than consumption. It appears you were right.
Oh dear. I'd hoped to be wrong.
She was Unstable, mentally unwell. She required sustained specialized treatment, but her madness persisted.
I knew that Violet had disappeared from the public eye, but had no idea of her suffering. I cannot imagine.
Is he touching my face?
I'm fine.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Mr. Vogel.
What
I'm
the
curious
fuck?
to see what you have procured.
You want to see this guy's fucking gallery? It's insane. You know what this piece is called? They got Yellow Jesus. Love and Pain. She is sucking him dry. I like this one the most. Guardian of the Spirit, and I like this one the most. Who is this guy? Reminds me of someone. I can't put my finger on it. Let's explore his gallery again. This is called Pope Formosus and Stephen the Sixth. Crazy shit, dog. Imagine pointing at a fucking corpse. I don't need to you know what that is, right? Hold on. Origin of the world. I don't need to Yep, no, right? Okay. YouTube won't get me today, bitch. Not today, YouTube. The apparition of Christ. If I saw that, if I saw the floating head of Jesus Christ, I would lose it. This guy looks like an actor. See, this is a luncheon on the grass. A bit much, and there's just an ass. And he has a special gallery too, by the way. Let's go to the special gallery. Hero Brian. Look at his special. His special gallery is... He has a decaying shark. For no reason.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
He's got a bed. He's got a cadaver. He's perfectly getting this painting wet. And of course, look at that shark, dude. Like, what the fuck? I'm not an artist myself. He's got shrooms growing out of a fucking painting. And he's got Saturn eating his kids. You know, such a fabulous pieces of work. Really, really, really. Hero brand, baby. Anyways, let's get the fuck out of this place. This guy... Why the fuck was he touching my face? Oh, there's an ass. Fucking creep. God, that didn't feel good, honestly. That didn't feel good, I'll be honest. Now part of me feels like I should have went with the envoy. Because I'll be honest, my initial answer was to give the British envoy the photograph to get the immigrants a better life. That's my realistic answer. But no, we're Sherlock Holmes, baby. We're Sherlock Holmes, alright? It's not me, it's not Beeps. It's Sherlock Holmes. Let's go home. I don't feel good. It's an icky case. I'd rather go back hunting ghosts and shit. Not now. What the fuck is this?
Just look at this thing. It's huge.
Holy fucking shit. Are you kidding me?
It's a bizarre object, and yet oddly familiar.
It's a mermaid. It's a cryptid. Oh shit, here we go again. This is not good for us. We should have listened to Minecraft. We should have stayed at home. What the fuck?
Did you just remember something?
Yes. A room full of curiosities and artifacts. I think I can find it in the manor.
Sherlock. So,
Oh,
you
hey,
continue
big
to
bro.
pursue the imaginary. I had hoped you might have got all this out of your system by now.
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Get out of my house.
It's our
It's
house.
my house. actually. I've come to bring you back.
I have no interest in returning, let alone with you. I know you lied about Mother all these years, claiming she was merely ill, but she was unstable. She never had tuberculosis. She was not recuperating, but mentally deteriorating, and you never once thought to tell me. How dare you?
I shall not indulge this petulant tantrum.
Why didn't you tell him?
You can
though?
just tire yourself out and then slink back to London with your tail between your legs.
Just tell me everything. I'm an adult now.
Why didn't you tell him?
Show
Yeah,
me
honestly.
the basic courtesy of an explanation. You know I will find out eventually.
The goal was stability, and that's what you got. The right thing for everyone was to try and move on from her passing.
The consequences of one's actions determines what is right or wrong.
Yes, exactly. The ends justify the means. After leaving Cordona, Sherlock, you had a normal childhood. In London, I was able to support you, guide you, shape you into a fine and productive young man. You have so much potential, so much to offer society.
But that's not the end. Now I found the truth, and it has shattered everything I knew about her, about you, and about myself. I feel unstable because of you. Your actions
You could have
were
just
not
stolen.
justified. Lying never is.
Oh, grow up, Sherlock. It was a white lie which has as much use in the realm of the interpersonal as the international. It is time you come to accept that some things are bigger than yourself.
Oh, you are full of it. You like to pretend you care about the big picture, but it's just an ego trip. You like knowing more than others. You like greasing palms and rubbing shoulders with the rich and powerful. You like having eyes and ears everywhere. The fact it helps the nation is incidental, because all you care about is yourself.
It's true. I have agents everywhere, including Cordona. If you weren't so damn stubborn, you'd realize that means I'm only here for you.
I was gonna say Mycroft is wrong because mental illness could be passed down. So withholding that information is not helpful, bro. This Mycroft is intense.
I imagine Goliath was surprised to find out his lady was not real.
Dude, this is... I honestly, dude, like... Okay, it is the 1900s, right? So, it is reasonable that people, that Mycroft doesn't know that mental illness can be passed down. But that's information you could really use. You know what I mean? It's information that I would personally like to have, you know, in case anyone in my family was a little, in an improper sense, loco. It can help me understand that, okay, maybe there's a way for me to prevent that. Or at least lessen the blow when it happens.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
He's just like me.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall.
He's just like me. He's just like me. Have I?
It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible. It must have been something else.
It was the skeleton that we just saw. Yep.
Oh, of course, that mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
By the way, back in the day, you probably know this, but they definitely did like make fake animals in cryptids, like a sea monkey. Like somebody like took a fish, like a sizable fish, and then stuck a monkey as its torso, and then claimed that was like a fucking mermaid. That's like a popular one. Like, people used to combine animals. Like the cadavers. Herobrine, absolutely. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. I don't know. I forgot what else. But that's what I was gonna say, and Imagine if I'm getting dementia right now, as I was talking about like mental health and like how it can be passed on. No one in my family has any history of those kinds of mental illnesses. Maybe other kinds, but dementia and starts with A. Alzheimer's, none. But then I also can't remember what I was just gonna say like literally 5 minutes ago. So yay! It's Mom.
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
The sword, right? Oh, a magnifying glass.
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of 2 different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us.
The doctor?
The workers took the artifact and placed it into the cabinet of curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that.
Where's that room? Where the fuck is that room?
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
What the fuck is that room? Is it upstairs? I guess it is. Nope. Where's my mom's crazy room? Mom, where did you put the crazy room? Mom!
Have to catch them all, right?
Where the fuck is Mom's crazy room? Is it this one?
Ah yes, my mother's studio. She was an authenticator and this was her cabinet of curiosities.
I never saw the point. What does it matter if some artifact is real or not? It still exists.
Now we know John is slowly fading away from her subconscious because he's not making logical sense. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. It's a jackalope.
Mother said this was among the hunting trophies of a Scottish Viscount.
So he tried to persuade everyone that his forest was inhabited by these beasts. It would have been thrilling if it were actually true.
What's this? Polar bear. Now that's real, right?
One of the most ridiculous fakes I ever saw.
Oh,
Its owner
never mind.
insisted it was a polar bear.
Never
He
mind.
thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable.
Okay, I have an excuse. Under all that white fur, polar bears are like really dark brown. What the fuck is that? A fairy? What's this?
I remember this cozy blanket. It was perfect for...
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world.
And the paint just melts. He didn't think that through, okay? He didn't think it through.
Another fake Holy Grail. Its owner claimed to be the heir of King Arthur. Scarcely believable. He also insisted a deadly rabbit was hunting him.
I know a Cthulhu reference when I see one. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. What is this?
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1. by Wallace Diorum.
Oh, Mycroft. He always acts so serious, but then reads tripe like this.
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down.
Oh my fucking god. Let's see here. I actually now believe that this version of Sherlock Holmes would be the one to fight the elder gods.
It's a pity how many amazing things are missing from this room.
I know. Those fuckers took it from us.
Oh, I remember these. We used them to spar together until Mycroft found out and forbade us from using real weapons.
For as much as a douchebag Mycroft is, he does care. Just not in the right
So many
way.
calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand.
What is this?
Officer Luciano J. Placido. Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting. Carefully opened. Dated 24th of April, 1869.
What? Wait, what? The trial of Dr. Otto Richter and the death. No. Okay, that doctor may have had bad medical techniques, but it was probably reasonable at the time. Mycroft, you had that man killed and imprisoned?
This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
That fucking guy.
I remember we tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe today's the day. Oh, Sherry.
Maybe.
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
Oh, well.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset if he fell into the wrong hands.
Sherry? Oh my. Okay, so they definitely planned that Cthulhu sequel a long time ago. Or it was in their minds, because goddamn, it's so juicy, you know what I mean? Sherlock Holmes and Cthulhu, and I played the game. That's too many Cthulhus. That's too many Cthulhus. Goddamn. Who's
This
this?
photo caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake.
Oh, the fucking fairies.
1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire. The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man.
Could tell by the hips. What's up? You have something to say?
When you're finished here, can we build a wigwam from the blankets? Like in the good old days.
John's losing it.
And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings. Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets.
Let's see, what do we have here? Huh.
Clearly, it was deliberately torn. I wonder why someone would do that.
Never mind. Dr. Richter is a scam. Okay. Exposure therapy, not that bad. Okay. Hereditary and genetic passing on of diseases. He's not wrong. Mild delusion. He's not, the doctor's not wrong. I mean, we have the benefit of, you know, science and the advancements in medical and psychological stuff. But there is one thing that makes me doubt Dr. Richter. And it's this bullshit right here. A tulpa. So a tulpa is a phenomenon in Eastern, Tibetan Buddhist meditations where a group of people will basically imagine a being or an entity. And these groups of people will continually imagine this being. And their spiritual and mental energies will actually manifest that being into our reality through sheer spiritual and mental powers and energies. That being will be manifested. My dream, I know this because my dream as a streamer is I'll have enough of an audience to when I do pass an untimely death, I either get shot or I get into a car accident, that my audience will use their spiritual and mental faculties and energies to create a tulpa of me who will continue streaming. You think it would be something more sinister, like continue living my life? No, just continue to stream. Oh, I'm a fucking weirdo.
The tulpa. Studies in Tibetan mentalism.
Fucking tulpa,
An impressive
baby.
number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this subject.
Wait. It might not even be the doctor who's obsessed with tulpas. It might be my mom. She might be trying to bring back Dad. Look at John, he's going twitchy. Let's unlock this shit.
Ah, the memory comes back. We snuck about watching him.
He closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
Where is it?
The painting on the wall was slightly at tilt. He stopped and straightened it. Then he threw some logs into the fire and sat in his armchair to read.
It's as boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
No, I don't think so.
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if...
Yep. He tried to hide that shit here, baby. That son of a bitch.
I think this is what we're looking for.
But there's one more thing here.
A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little things, isn't it?
I guess.
The full plate armour of Sir Robert Swanford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Armour is armour, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade. Maybe you take it instead of your pistol.
I'm starting to remember something.
Hold on, we'll do this one first.
We made it. So what's there?
We'll see. Fucking booze.
Single malt whiskey. Mycroft's favourite. Gifted by Queen Victoria herself.
Damn. Damn. Some files.
Otto Richter. This one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly dogged in his research.
Wow. Klaus.
Dossiers on the most influential people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met.
Damn. Fucking crazy, bro.
I used this ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
Right you are, Sherry.
Oh fuck, there was a just scuba man. Holy shit. I didn't realize.
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
Oh my god, I'm choking on my own saliva. Holy shit. Where is it? Ah, here it is. My throat. Oh my god.
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what. And we didn't have a great view from behind the statue.
Where is it? Is it here? Oh, it is here.
Books and papers from the table somehow ended up on the floor. Now it's coming to the surface. I feel it.
Let's see if we can figure it out. Man, I'm actually staying on this stream for longer than I thought. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Little shits. The little shits.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
There we go.
Come on, Sherry. Let's go outside. Wait. Did you hear that? Come here, Sherry.
You call this progress? Charlatan, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
So there was a quarrel between them. I heard a noise in the hall. Let's check it out.
I guess we'll have to.
Sherry, look! We've got a parcel here. Hurry up and let's see what's inside.
I don't think so. VV.
An invitation that comes with a mask. We can't miss this, Sherry.
I don't know what that is. And I don't like. Ah, Vogel, okay. Well, I think that's where we're gonna end it off for today. But before we do so, let's take a look at that fucking costume we got. Really? Really? Really, dog? We're actually gonna go attend a fucking Eyes Wide Shut party? Ah, fuck it. You know what? Anyways, well, we did figure out a few more things here. But my fucking god, this episode of the stream was a bit of a kicker, ain't it? So, with that said, everybody, I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. I had a lot of fun. A lot of very, 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 very stressful situations. And moral quandaries that I was not personally prepared for. But with that said, we are going to end it for today. We're going to go back to the main menu. I think I'll jump back tomorrow to do the Eyes Wide Shut party, or maybe Sunday, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, thank you for dropping by, everybody who came by. I know this was a pretty rough section of the game, and I just hope it's not too intense, the next ones, but with seeing how things escalate, I think it's just gonna get even worse. So prepare yourselves. Thank you for driving by, everybody came by. Leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends about me, and I'll see you guys next time. Tell your friends about me so they can make a tulpa when I die an unexpected death. Okay, bye! Bye!